Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raiders Daily. My name is Jackson. I post daily Raiders content. Hit that like button, hit that sub button if you guys enjoy it and you want daily Raiders videos. So I'm watching the Chiefs-Chargers game right now, and I don't really want particularly either of these two teams to win, so I figured let's look into this week for the Raiders. They're facing the Cardinals, all right? And I have some takes on the Cardinals, and I actually talked about this on my main football channel several times this summer. I think the Arizona Cardinals are not a good football team. I think Cliff Kingsbury is a good coach, and they obviously have a bunch of talent, but as far as Kyler Murray goes as a franchise QB, I'm not sold on it. He's good, but I'm not sold on it. All right. There was a couple of things I noticed specifically in Week 1, Cardinals-Chiefs, in which the Chiefs completely manhandled them. I mean, it was brutal. Chiefs basically scored 500 yards. The Cardinals scored 282, and there was a couple of things that stood out to me. I already mentioned the first one, and it's that the Cardinals are not a good football team right now. You don't have J.J. Watt. You don't have DeAndre Hopkins. They didn't have Mullen. They didn't have Trayvon Mullen last week. Rondell Moore is, I guess, questionable heading into this Week 2 matchup against the Raiders. But I talked yesterday in my video about the run game, and every single one of you guys agreed, which, first off, I appreciate the love so much, man. Let's try and get this video to 100 likes. It truly means the world to me. But there was one thing that really stood out to me, and it just clicked. They can't defend the run right now. They can't defend the run, and they can't use the run. All right? What do I mean by that? All right, first off, Kyler Murray led your team in rushing yards. Now, that doesn't sound that bad, but Kyler Murray had 29 rushing yards, all right? 29 rushing yards. He was the leading rusher, all right? So that's first things first. And when we take a look at Kansas City, well, as a team, they rushed for 128 yards on 27 attempts. That's 4.7 yards per rush. So I talked all offseason about how the Cardinals are going to miss the playoffs. I still believe that. I don't think that they're going to be able to bounce back from a rough start, because that's to be exactly what's going to happen. You got a tough draw. You got Chiefs and you got Raiders in your first 2 weeks. Well, guess what? The Las Vegas Raiders are headed home. All right. 4:25 kickoff here, Eastern Standard Time, this Sunday. And we got to use the run. All right. Josh Jacobs having 13 rushes. It's criminal. It's criminal. Josh McDaniels, he could have been put in jail for the night. I wouldn't have really argued it. Why are you running a top 10 undisputed, when healthy, running back in the NFL 13 times when he averaged 5.7 yards per attempt? It's crazy. It baffled me, actually. I was completely baffled. So we'll do a preview video probably on Saturday, maybe tomorrow. But these are two critical things to me. First off, and it's more satirical, the Arizona Cardinals to me are not a good football team. But it's the NFL. Any team can win on any given week. You got to bring your A game, because these are professional football players, so they're still very talented, even if things aren't necessarily clicking. But Kyler Murray against the Chiefs, I know the Chiefs made a lot of improvements in the offseason. I don't view the Chiefs as a good defense. In fact, last season, their defense sucked. Okay, and it's not looking great this, I guess they looked good against the Cardinals, but like I said, I don't think the Cardinals are good. Right now, Justin Herbert, it's early, it's the first quarter, he's kind of picking them apart. Obviously, it's the first quarter, we'll wait and see with that. But my point is this: run the ball, attack the QB. They're probably not going to be able to get much running game going. James Conner's a good running back. He's a solid running back. He only averaged 2.6 yards per attempt against the Chiefs. That's my key to the game, man. Run the ball and just attack Kyler Murray. Because Chandler Jones is thinking, revenge game, revenge game. We saw it last week. Khalil Mack, good friends with Derek Carr. Friends like to compete with each other, right? So I think Chandler Jones will be on his A game. They'll definitely get a sack. Max Crosby was putting up some really good pressures. I'm feeling really good about this Raiders game this upcoming week. Let me know what you guys are thinking about rushing the ball more. And give me some thoughts on the Cardinals, man. I'd love to hear it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. As always, working on some new clips. Stay tuned. Peace.